Sunday morning and I'm going to do my weight loss talk, and then I'll move on to something else. Yes, I gotta play with my hair for a minute. So the way I'm going to do this is it's going to be like I'm starting over again. This is kind of a reboot, as you want to say. So I'm going to put the weight up, and it's 182.8, and that is down from last week. Not much, but down. And we're going to use that as my new starting point. So next week, if I lose, it'll be I'm down a pound, whatever. And then at the end, or getting close to what I say the end, or every now and then, I'll tell you the total since August. But for now, it's kind of a reboot. Now, I haven't officially started Ketovore. It'll be tomorrow when I officially start it. It's always best for me to start on Mondays when I do any kind of food program. And not that I'm cheating now, it's just I am having probably more carbs than what Ketovore would call for, but I'm definitely still on low carb. And I'm going to go to the grocery store and buy some beef tips, and I don't know what else I'm going to buy. Now, I've got a picture of that soup I eat that I've been eating low carb. Of course, I won't be able to eat this right away since I'm going to do Ketovore. Ketovore is where I'm really only eating meat and some salad greens. That's it. That's all I call Ketovore. And the salad greens are not much. Just a little, maybe cup. And the dressing will only be oil and vinegar. So, with that said, I'll insert a picture of the soup. I took a picture of the soup that I've been eating. And I mean, anytime you feel under the weather and you don't want to make your own chicken soup, this soup is excellent. It's, you know, Panera Bread. If you have a Panera Bread, go to Panera Bread and get it. Now, I don't know if they have it every day, but I buy it at the grocery store. We don't have Panera Bread here. Closest one is in Boone. So, but this is what I ate when I felt bad on, you know, on my stomach a month or so ago. And it has gotten me through this past month, 6 weeks maybe, when my appetite wasn't much. I still don't have that great of appetite. Now, I am eating an omelet for breakfast. So, you know, that's been my breakfast every day over the weekend. And I did eat a meal yesterday. I ate the chicken tenders, not tenders, the chicken nuggets, the grilled chicken nuggets that have no bread on it from Chick-fil-A yesterday. That's all I had, besides the omelet. I'm going to try to cut back on my pork rinds, although I'm still going to keep them because they get me through times when I'm craving something. Now, I found a baked kind. It's that Food Line. I can't remember the brand. I'll insert a picture. I'll try to remember to take a picture and insert a picture of them. I like them better than the other brand of plain pork rinds. And I might put a little Tabasco sauce on them. So, just letting you know that. It's rained here this morning. I didn't know we were supposed to have any rain. Well, I say it's warm. It's 51, you know, so it's foggy. But the sun is still breaking through. That's why I got my sunglasses on. So anyway, that's all. I'll talk about the weight loss portion. So if you want to drop off now, I completely understand. We're going to move into just general chat. There'll be some makeup in here, and just whatever I feel like talking about. Whatever comes to mind. Okay, we'll go ahead and start off about makeup. I'll tell you, I haven't told you in a long time what I'm wearing, so I'll go ahead and tell you what I'm wearing today. It's simple. I did work a little bit more on the eyes. My eyeshadow palette is a Wet n Wild one that was on sale for $2 at Walgreens. I can't remember the name of it. It'll be listed below if you can still get it. Should have brought me some water and I didn't. Okay, the air's gonna have to go. I mean the heat. I know that you've probably seen this sweatshirt so much and you're tired of it, but I can't help it. It's just comfortable. I'm going to go in Maurice's and see if they have any like this available in a different color. So, okay. Foundation is Lancome Tint Idole. It is too light. I mixed in the number 7 pigment drops that are on clearance now at Walgreens. I don't know. I assume they're being discontinued. The one I bought was wheat. It was down to $3.94, and it's the perfect color to mix in with that foundation. Because when I put it on, I look like I'm pale if I don't add some color. I did add on the sides of my cheeks the Lancome Dual Finish, and it's in a darker color. It's more like a bronzer color for me. I didn't add any blush, no highlighter. My lipstick is Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy, and I'm probably not going to be able to see it. Well, let's see if I can put it there. Maybe y'all can tell what it is. I don't know. It's red. It's not, it doesn't go on bright red, but it's red. I was watching YotaStyle. I'll link her channel below today. She does mostly bag reviews, handbag reviews, but luxury handbag, but she does do some lifestyle. And she was mentioning how much she loved the Pure Color Envy lipsticks. They're still probably my favorite lipstick that's in a tube, that's in a bullet type tube, whatever. It's not really a bullet, but in a tube. And the ones you buy has the magnetic closure. Now this one is one that was in the Christmas, the holiday set, so it doesn't have but it has a mirror on the outside. I didn't realize that till now. But they're still my favorite lipsticks that are over $10, let's just say. I've tried several, and they are the ones I always go back to. You can get them in every formula. It's like the MAC ones. You can get matte, satin, shimmer, whatever you want. Now my nose is giving me a fit. It's been running for days. I don't know. I need to take a Mucinex DM, I guess, or something to get it to dry up. But I know it's we're having constant change in weather. One day it's 20, next day it's 50, like today. So you just never know. Now, I like it when I can go through town and there's nobody over here. There's parking places galore. Now, there's a little shop that was over here on the left, now moving over here on the right. I guess it's a better building. I don't know. But I've been meaning to go in there and just see if they wanted to work with me any on Instagram, because they do have an Instagram. But I guess I've not felt confident enough to go in there because I still feel too heavy. Maybe when I get down to about 160, I won't feel so heavy. I did do some cleaning. Well, I won't say cleaning. I did some getting up some stuff and throwing it away. Stuff that I didn't feel was worth going to Goodwill. And now we have the new Italian restaurant here. Roselli's has had restaurants in the county for years. But now the son, or the grandson, he's the grandson, he had a restaurant for years here, and then he closed it down for whatever reason. Maybe he was tired, I don't know. And now he's opened back up. But now he had just a takeout place to begin with up in another area. But he's now opened a sit-down restaurant here on 10th Street. This is 10th Street. So I can't wait to be able to try it out. Now, I hope he's got steak or chicken or something I can have besides pasta. If not, then I probably won't be going there. Well, I might. I mean, I might go and just split a plate with Dave. But if you're ever in the area here, I would say that's a good place to go. Even though I've not been since, but I mean, he had a booming business when he had the other restaurant years ago. I mean, he had the best sandwiches in town. I assume he was just tired, because he had had that restaurant forever. And I mean, he doesn't hire a lot of help. So, with that said, we'll talk about, I don't know. I'm not really watching much on TV right now. I've just been watching reruns of Golden Girls, Sex and the City, and of course, 2.5 Men. I mean, I don't know what I would have done in 2020 without 2.5 Men. I mean, I've probably seen every episode. Now, I don't know that I've seen every episode of the Charlie years. I mean, I have been watching more of them because I now have Peacock streaming, and you can stream them on there. The only thing I don't like about that app is I wish they had a queue. I cannot stand these apps that don't have queues. Of course, I know a lot of them don't have queues that are streaming because they want you to, I guess, be alert. I don't know. I just wish they had queues. They just keep playing. I mean, I like my queues on YouTube. So I tried to go without YouTube Premium for a little while. I couldn't hack it. Some of these people I watch, they just have an ad every 3-4 minutes. Now, I understand a 20-minute ad having one in the middle. And I know sometimes YouTube now is putting those in. I don't have a problem with them. I don't have a problem with somebody putting ads in there if it's a 30-minute video and they have one every 10 minutes maybe. But every 3-4 minutes in a 20-minute video, I just think that's too much. I guess they need the money. I don't know. I hope if I ever become monetized, I don't become like that. Y'all remind me not to become like that. If I ever become monetized. I don't know that I ever will. But, you know, maybe. And maybe not. I know there's one lady that I watch. She has like 10,000 subscribers, but she's still not monetized. And it's because she says if she did lives, she thinks she could be, but she just don't get the views, you know, that. And I mean, I'm not saying she don't make any money at all. I'm just saying she don't make enough to get paid. And that'd probably be me. I wouldn't make enough to get paid. Like on Amazon, I've not made enough to get paid. But it is what it is. And I mean, it ain't, I mean, I'm not on here to make a living, so, and it's a good thing. So I was looking at Chantecaille. I watched Mandy Davis. I'll try to remember to link her channel below. She was doing the top 15 powder foundations, and number 1 was the Chantecaille. And I'm sorry I spoiled it for you, but it was the Chantecaille powder foundation. So I went over there, and they now have Afterpay, which I know most of you know about Afterpay now, and I'm guilty of buying things through it. But I think that's what it's there for. If you can't afford to shell out the money all at one time, or you don't want to, or you're on a budget like I am. And I mean, there's no interest charge unless you're late. So I mean, why not? I mean, it gives them a. I mean, of course, you're clicking on their affiliate link, so they're getting paid. But anyway, it's $72, $73. The Afterpay doesn't, you can't use Afterpay unless you buy $100, which I know is not much for Chantecaille. So I thought, well, I could buy a lipstick and the powder foundation. And you know, this is just me talking to myself. And then I'm thinking, I don't need all that. I mean, I'm happy with the powder foundation from MAC, as using that as a powder foundation. Or I'm happy with the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten powder foundation. So why do I want the Chantecaille other than the name? And I think it's got to be so much better than everybody else. And I mean, I probably would be tempted, but Mindy said that it rivaled her favorite liquid foundation. So I'm thinking, maybe it is worth it. I know to some people that's ridiculous, and it probably, and it is. I mean, it is ridiculous, but I can't help it. Sometimes I want something luxury. It's just the way I'm programmed. I want something luxury. And I'm just riding, y'all, before I go back to the grocery store. This video is 15 minutes long already. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. So I guess that means I need to close now. I don't need to go much longer because I know y'all will get restless. So I'll be back on Wednesday with something. I haven't decided yet. I've seen so many top favorites of 2020. I'm sure you're tired of them, and I don't know that I'd have anything new to offer other than a couple of items, and I can mention them in my December favorites and get them over with. So that's probably what I'll film, is like a December favorites, and I'll tell you if I think it was an overall favorite of the year. And you know, December favorites is not really even a whole year, but who uses a product the entire year that's on YouTube? I'm gonna say it, that's on YouTube, and that's the only thing they use. Nobody. So I will talk to y'all later. I hope you have a great week. If I don't see you anymore on Instagram, of course I'm there every day. The link is below on how to follow me on Instagram. I am going to do more posts this year. I usually have been concentrating more on stories, which I will continue, but I'm going to post more on my post. I've been stuck between 3,500 and 3,700 for months, and I need to work on that. So I will talk to y'all later. Love ya. Bye.